What led you to consider getting all-on-4 dental implants?
So I've never been terribly happy with how I look. I mean, it's just been a constant throughout my entire life, and I was pretty poor through my 20s. Like I, didn't have a lot of money to get things fixed, and so things like my wisdom teeth, like there was no real way to get it fixed back in the United States, especially. Like there's just no way to do it if you don't have money. So. Things got worse, teeth were cracking in the back, very painful just throughout many years, and it becomes harder to go to the dentist after a while because it's just like, well, it's more problems and it compounds and it's just harder to want to go. And then I just sort of reached a breaking point where it's like, you know what, I've saved up a little money, just go get the nice thing, do the nice thing for myself.
Yeah, that makes quite a lot of sense. And it has gotten to that point where it can't really be, like your previous oral health can't really be reinstated to its previous condition, even if you did quite a lot of crowns.
And that would be a struggle to even just get to that point, but then it still wouldn't be like where I'd want it to be, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can you tell me about any issues or discomfort you've experienced with the teeth that has prompted you to consider the all-on-4 dental implants?
I mean, yeah, like, so my teeth are pretty weak to begin with, and over the years, things would crack or break, or I would feel a cavity or something, and it would just be completely unpleasant, And like I said, I couldn't really fix it very easily back then, so it just kind of got worse and worse. Yeah.
Just compounded.
Yeah.
How important is it for you to have a natural looking smile after the all-on-4 dental implant procedure?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal, right? Like just to be normal, feel normal about myself and not feel weird like meeting new people or going to like a wedding or having pictures taken or anything like that. So it's just, it's difficult to imagine what it'll be like because I've never experienced that before. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you explored any other options besides all-on-4 dental implants, such as dentures or bridges?
I mean, I thought about that. I mean, over the years, yeah, for sure. And then I was made aware of the All-on-4 process a few years back, and I thought, oh, that sounds really nice because it's just like one less thing to go wrong. Like dentures can. My father had dentures. The kind of weak enamel stuff runs in my family. So, yeah, he had dentures, and he was more or less fine with it. But it was always sort of just another thing to deal with, whereas this is, still something to deal with, but it's much less intrusive in terms of like my lifestyle and things like that.
It's a lot easier to manage in a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
that's true. And what do you hope to achieve by getting all-on-4?
Oh, I hope to just feel a little better about myself and feel happy and like, just sort of a fresh start and yeah. Be kind of normal would be nice, yeah.
And more comfortable with chewing.
Yeah, of course.
Eat,
yeah,
like
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, not having to worry about your teeth breaking or cracking.
Yeah. In fact, the day I called, I was sitting there eating like a burrito, and it wasn't even like a hard food. It was just like a burrito, and there was like a piece of chicken in it, and it was like a normal piece of chicken, and I bit down, and I felt something like move or break, and it was like I don't have to deal with this anymore. Like I shouldn't. I'm 38. I'm getting up there. I shouldn't have to do this for the rest of my life. So
it's really frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, you're like kind of tiptoeing along with what you eat.
Yeah.
We'll try to avoid this one,
Yeah,
avoid that one. Yeah, no, that'd be quite challenging.